Many celebrities claim to have taken a trip to the other side. From actors to singers and models, it seems even the rich and famous aren't immune to near-death experiences. Here, Daily Star rounds up some of their strangest stories. Sharon Stone, the Basic Instinct actress, suffered a brain hemorrhage in 2001 that almost killed her. She later told an interviewer that she felt like she did die, and that she was taken into a glorious, bright world. After, Stone said she started to see and be met by some of my friends. People who were very dear to me who had died. I had a real journey with this that took me to places both here and beyond. But it was very fast. Whoosh. Suddenly, I was in my body. Ozzy Osbourne Hellraiser Ozzy was a bit disappointed by his near-death experience, which happened when he was involved in a serious crash on his estate in 2002. He spent several days in a coma, and wrote in his biography, I Am Ozzy, I didn't know where I was or how long I'd been. I would drift in and out of consciousness. Other times there would be a white light shining through the darkness, but no F-king angels, no one blowing trumpets, and no man in a... Elizabeth Taylor, while having back surgery in 1962, the movie icon stopped breathing for 5. When she made an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show 30 years later, she said she witnessed her soul departing from her body while medics desperately tried to revive. Then, Elizabeth traveled into a tunnel where she met her third husband Mike Todd, who had died in 1958. He told her to return to Earth as she had so much more to do. Burt Reynolds, the actor, became addicted to sleeping pills while filming 1984 crime film City Heat, taking up to 50 a day for 4. After he tried to kick the habit, the shock to his body made him slip into a coma. Reynolds later claimed he had an out-of-body experience, where he hovered above and saw hospital doctors attempting to revive. He also heard the medics say, "We're losing him." Seymour Bond Girl Seymour almost died in 1988, after being treated for bronchitis with an injection. She experienced a severe allergic reaction to the gel, felt herself leave her body, and she also floated about her body, saying, I had no pain, I had no tension, I just kind of looked and then went, that's me. But that can't be me if I'm here. Seymour later said the experience had stopped her worrying of Tony Bennett struggling with mounting debts and a drug addiction in the late 1970s. The crooner almost overdosed on cocaine in the bath and had a near-death He saw a golden light, which enveloped him in a warm glow, and this led him to turn his life around and refocus on it. I had the sense that I was about to embark on a very compelling journey. But suddenly I was jolted. I knew I had to make major changes in my life, he wrote in his autobiography. Donald Sutherland, the MASH star, briefly died from meningitis in 1979, and said he experienced his pain and fever evaporating, before he floated above his body while bathed in a soft, blue light. I began to glide down a long tunnel, away from the bed, he recalled. But suddenly I found myself back. The doctors told me later that I had actually died for a time. Demi Moore, actress Demi, had a seizure and almost died after using the drug synthetic cannabis and nitrous oxide. In her autobiography Inside Out, she said while having the seizure, she was in a place thinking, wow, how did I get in here? My very next thought was, oh, I wonder if I could get out, wrote Demi. All of a sudden I was back in my body. It was a moment that I was somehow being given it. Something had to give. You either go in or out. Ernest Hemingway, when the American author was serving his country in Italy during World War I, he was badly injured by a mortar bomb and briefly died. He later told a friend, I felt my soul or something coming right out of my body, like you'd pull a silk handkerchief out of a pocket by one. It flew around and then came back and went in again, and I wasn't